part 4. Okay. Okay, now part 4 is actually about reporting, monitoring. You can say it's monitoring. Okay, so we're going to look at DNS report and DNS analytic. Oh, okay, now you can generate contextual report, right? You will see what is a contextual report later on the next screen, on the next slide, right? Anyway, these are report that you can generate to view the traffic, right? The DNS traffic information, to view the server setting information, to view the zone setting information, all this stuff. These are the report. So you can generate it. It's just a menu. You pick from the menu, and they will generate it, and you can have the format in PDF. You can have the format in HTML so that you can view the report. You can generate the report immediately, so that you can view it as a HTML or view it as a FTP, right? Or you can schedule the report. So you can schedule when the report should be generated, right? You can have a repeat schedule, like daily, send the report to me daily, right? Send the report weekly to your email address. Okay, that? Yeah, so that is the schedule. Fine. Okay, now for you to view the available report that you have generated, you can go to admin home, monitoring. Under monitoring, you can click on report. So you will be able to see those reports that you have generated before. Are you clear with that? If you create a schedule for the report and you want to manage the schedule, edit the schedule, you can go to admin also, admin page, monitoring schedule, so that you can edit the schedule. You can delete the schedule if you don't want. Okay, yeah. So these are everything is under administration page. Okay, now the contextual report, right? So you can generate contextual report at the server level. So you go to the server, you go to the DNS server listing page. So as soon as you go to the DNS server listing page, you can go to the report menu. So this is the report menu. And then you can generate the different report. Right? For example, comparing data with IPAM. Okay, this is something like a discrepancy report. You want to see, is there any discrepancy between DNS and IPAM? Okay, right? Yeah, for example, you have an A record without assigned IP address. So the A record in DNS, but the IP address is not assigned in IPAM. So you can generate those discrepancy report, right? You can view the server configuration. So so that they give you a report about what are configured on the server, so that you can have a summary view about what you have configured on the server, right? Yeah. You will be able to view the peak hour, right? The busiest hour for the past 24 hours. And you will be able to know the query per second for the past hour. Oh, yeah. For the past 24 hours, sorry. And also you will be able to compare server configuration. Right? So you can compare the selected server and what are the different in configuration.
Okay, cool.
So these are pretty good, right? For you to check whether they are configured the same or whether what are the different for troubleshooting. Okay? Yeah, and also you will be able to view like query rate per second, right? At the last 24 hours, at the last 7 days, at the last 30 days, or 1 year. You see that? So that is, you can generate those reports. Query rate per second. How many query per second? Okay. Yeah. You will be able to see the query statistic in terms of the different response code. These are the different response code on the DNS response. How many of the query where they have the FAT response code? How many of it have NS domain? No existing domain. Right? Yeah. How many is successful? How many are being refused because of ACL is blocked? Yeah. So those are right. And also you will be able to see the server usage. That is about the DNS traffic. Okay. You just have to go and generate the report and you will see the output. You will understand what is the report for. Okay. Fine. Now, you also can generate report at the zone level, or at the zone. So these are report at the zone. Okay, that? Yeah. So again, you can choose, you can look for zone missing resource record. See, like for example, right? AA record without matching PTR. So you have A record, you have A record without a PTR. Right? Yeah. You will be able to view the zone statistic, how many A record, how many CNAME record, right? And so forth. Fine. And then you can compare the zone setting. Is okay? Here is to show you example, right? You will be able to view the report server reply to query chart like this. So you can see, so these are the query chart. Fine. For the last 24 hours, for the last 7 days, for the last 30 days, and so forth. So this is NS1, this is NS2. These are the query per second. Is it okay? So you can see, yeah, you can see the usage, right? The numbers of query handle. Okay, now you can monitor. So these are contextual report. So you can generate that. Now, of course, you have the performance monitoring. You will be able to monitor the statistic about the solid server in terms of system usage, in terms of DNS traffic, right? Yeah. You will be able to access it from the web interface in the admin page, administration page. Is it okay? Yeah. Did they show you? No. Okay, maybe I can show you. Give me a minute. If you go into the admin home using the gear on the sidebar here, admin home, right? Yeah. So if you go to administration, if you go to monitoring, right? Under monitoring here, yeah, and then you will be able to see system statistic. So if you go to system statistic, you can see all the different statistics. Memory usage, the CPU usage, the DNS traffic, the disk. So you will be able to see all these things. Is it okay? At the moment, I don't see DNS because I haven't added the DNS server. I never. Right? So that's why you don't see other things. Are you clear with that? Yeah. So you can see the system here. You can also pin it. You see there's a pin, right? So if if I pin this thing, let's say, for example, something about, or maybe this is a more beautiful chart, something about the memory, I pin it. So once I pin it, I can put it into the dashboard. And then I can click on OK. So now if I go to my dashboard, I can see now that this is the statistic. Oh, so that is actually for your statistic. You can use it, right? Under admin page, administration page. You also have an analytic. The analytic is for you to look at the DNS traffic pattern. Yeah, the main idea is for you to look at the traffic pattern, to look for a normal pattern. Right? Yeah. Normally your DNS traffic pattern are more or less the same every day. Right? Yeah. There is always a trend. There's always a traffic pattern. Right? At different day, at different hour, they might, right? But normally they are the same on the same day, right? Yeah, on the same hour of the day. Maybe normally they are the same, right? Oh, so using analytic, you will be able to detect there is a sudden difference between the traffic pattern. So when you see there is a sudden difference for the traffic pattern, then there's something suspicious, and that might be an attack, isn't it? Or not necessarily attack lah. That might be misconfiguration. Example. Okay. Okay, good. Now, yeah. So using the analytic is only available on the Solid server. So unless you are using Solid server as a DNS server, then you will have analytic. If not, it's not available. Not on the Microsoft server, not on the Linux server. Yeah. The management server is collecting the analytic data. Right? Are collecting the analytic data from the DNS server. So they are collecting using UDP traffic. Oh, so it's a UDP traffic for them to collect those statistic counter from the remote DNS server, so that you can view the analytic in the management server. Is okay? Whatever statistic collected, they are stored in the management database of the management server. Or by default, they store it for 1 year. 1 year. But the purging can be configured. So you have 1 year history. And is enabled by default. You can, if you do not want, you can disable it. Okay. So for you to access, these are the different analytic reports. Oh, so you can say these are the different analytic counter. Anything, yeah. So you call it a report or you call it a counter, does not matter. Anyway, you can do this. Top 50 domain, query by the client. Top 50 domain, query by the client. On the sampling interval of every 5 minutes. So what are the top client query every 5 minutes? What are the top domain query every 5 minutes? Okay, and what are their statistics? Oh, so top 50 domain query. Top 50 domain query with the client source IP. Oh, top DNS, top 50 destination IP. Destination, okay, you can see when you look at the source IP of the query packet that the DNS received. So that definitely is the client. If you look at the destination, these are the response. You can see the DNS server is responding to the client. The destination is the IP address of the client. So these are for you to look at what are the top client that the DNS server is sending the response. Okay, yeah. This is the response. This is for the source. Okay, this is for the query. Okay. Now, top 50 top level domain. Top level domain is actually like those things like .org, .com. See, those are the top level domain. Are you clear with that? Yeah. So you are looking at what are the top 50 top level. What are the top 50 top level domain query by the client? Is it .com? Is it .org? Is it .net? All these things, right? Okay. Yeah. And also you will be able to view in terms of opcode. Opcode is actually part of the query. In the query message, you have the opcode. How many of the query is actually a query, is an update, or is it a status, or is it a transfer? See, yeah, the response code. See, so you can view all the different analytic report to view the traffic pattern. To view, is there any changes and drastic changes? Okay, right? Now, for you to access the analytic, right? You can go to the server, right? And then you can click on the Chevron, all server Chevron, and then you can click on analytic. Or you go to the sidebar under DNS menu, you select analytic. Okay. Yeah, here is to show you accessing the analytic now. Currently, you are looking at the top 50 domain analytic, right? By default, there's a filter by last. Means the last day. Okay, yeah, last day. Fine. Now, by default, there's a filter. So if you want to view everything, you can close it. Close. Okay, so you can not close it, my mistake. You can remove the filter. Remove the filter. Yeah. So once you remove the filter, yeah, you will be able to see the list. Then you will be more information. Top 50. So here is to show you how you can read the information. So under the display, you can pick any display. I mean, you can see just now, this one, all these things that we talk about is the different type of analytic report. So you can pick the analytic report you want under the display. Okay. You can apply filter so that you can search for the information you want. Okay. Yeah. And you will be able to see the statistic. Right. And if you look into the statistic, if you look at the statistic, they show you at the 5 minute period. 5 minute period. Okay, fine. Yeah, and let's see how you read this thing. Okay, now you can see the 5 minute period is from 12:15 to 12:20. On the day itself, 22nd of January 2019. Right, on this date from 12:15 to 12:20. For UN.org. For the query. Query for UN.org. Or I should, yeah, query for UN.org. Right? You have a total query. So over here, the total query means during this 5 minute period, there is a total of 1 query for any domain. So it means that during this 5 period of time, the NS1 only receive 1 query. From all the client for all the domain. See, total. Total numbers of query for all domain during the collection period, which is during the 5 minutes. So this is all the query received by the NS1 within that 5 minute period. The hit here means there is 1 query, right? They are querying for UN.org. There's query, so means that there's 1 query that is for UN.org. Understand? Right? The hit. means hit the domain name. Right? Or maybe we can look at this thing here. During the period 1140 to 1145, this 5-minute period, for the US.crop, NS1 received a total of 31 query during this 5-minute period. Okay, for any domain, it's just a total of all the queries received by NS1 during that 5 minutes. 30 of them is, right, 30 of the query is for US.crop, 30 of them. So out of 33, 30 are UN.org domain. So that's why the hit rate is 90%, 90.9%. So it's pretty high, right? During that 5 minutes. So you can see most of the query is for US.crop during that 5-minute period. If you compare with other domain, right? This is very high. Example, it might be genuine, yeah, it might be normal traffic, possible, right? So at least you can see this information. This is the top 50 domain. Then you can view top 50 with the source IP. Source IP, you can see from which client. Okay with this? Know how to read this? Okay, right? Now, of course, you can do filtering by start date, end date, so that you can define the range for your monitoring. See? So you can do start date, you can use greater than, equal than, and then you can use keyword like yesterday, keyword like last Thursday. Okay with that? Start from last Thursday and until end date of last Thursday. You see? So you can use all these keywords that they mentioned. Are you clear with that? So the keyword are given here, like you will be able to do last, or last Monday, last year, last month, last week. You will be able to use today. You will be able to use now. See? These are some of the keywords.
Today. You'll be able to use the day to the day.
For the date only.
For the day to day.
Okay, now, by default, analytic is turned on. You can turn on the analytic by going to the server property. Okay. So go to the member. You can do it from the smart, but for this setting, you can do it at the individual server. So you can go to the server, you can turn on, turn off, right? Okay. And you can specify the periodic. By default, it's 5 minutes, as you can see from the report. Okay, right? So you can change that. Yeah. Fine, and that's what you have for the reporting. Question on that? Any questions?
No. Pasif, man. Ngantuk saya.
Okay, good. If you have no question, you can work on the lab. Fine, and then after that you can take a break. I think you can take a break. Fine. We will start again at 3:10. Okay, yeah, 3:10.